beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is I say it's a really different video, but it's really not a different video. It's like a video from when I fell in love with YouTube. I fell in love with YouTube in like 2013, 15, 16, when like the Brit Crew were huge, and when YouTube became like popular and YouTubers became like an actual career path. That is when I fell in love with YouTube. And one video that was massive back then was a favourites video. I actually saw Mark Ferris do this video really recently, and that like reignited my love of favourite videos. I just used to watch them all the time because I just feel like if someone's used that product for a whole month, they've clearly enjoyed it, and then I would be more likely to be influenced from it than something like a random video where someone says, oh, I've really enjoyed this. Like an actual dedicated video to say, this is what I've been using this month. Anyway, I'm rambling already as per usual, so let's get into the video. I thought I'd start with skincare, and I've been very colour coordinated today. Was it on purpose? Was it by accident? But these are the first items. So the first one is this. This is a rose moisturiser. Fresh is an amazing skincare brand. They do a rose face mask, which I would include within this video. However, I literally have used it all up. But this is what it's like. I mean, there you go. This was a tester in a Christmas, like a Christmas box. And it has that lovely, amazing rose smell to it. If you like rose, I love rose in skincare. I'm not so keen on perfume, but in a skincare I just find it so, it just reminds me of like a spa. So anyway, this was great. I loved it. It's nice and thick, but it's not, it doesn't feel tacky, it doesn't feel heavy, but it's thick, so it feels like it's really doing something. I'm pretty sure, maybe it said it on the box that it was like day and night. Personally, I just used it at night because it was that like bit of a thicker texture, and it was just so nice to sleep in. Not so nice to put makeup over the top of, but loved it. Following on the skincare is this Laura Mercier primer. Oh my god. This is insane. Like, I actually cannot express how good this is. If you have oily skin, if you have texture on your skin that you don't want it to come through your makeup, this, you need to go out and try it. I think they must do, I think this is the full size. They probably do like, because obviously this is like a tester version and they do a bigger part. I would imagine that you could try and get like a sample of this. It's the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. And it says on here, blurring, and honestly, that's what it does. I put it on my skin and it literally just feels like there's that layer of sheerness. It just somehow smooths out my skin. Do you know, have you ever put like sun cream, moisturiser on your skin and your skin feels tacky, but also then when you put your makeup on over the top, it just like shines through and you just look borderline greasy? And you're like, I'm not going for that. I don't want that. You need this. It just has this magical power of somehow smoothing out your skin and just mattifying it so that when you put your makeup on, it isn't greasy, it's matte. If you love a matte finish, you will love this. If you don't love a matte finish, you'll hate it, because that's basically what it does. It just mattifies your skin perfectly so that you can put your highlighter, bronzer on and not feel like too glowy. I mean, we love a glowy skin, but we don't love a greasy skin. And I just found this to massively tick that box for me. The next item is really small, so I hope you can see it. But it's this NYX NYX lip liner. Can you see? Sandstorm. This lip liner, I'm wearing it today. Love it. I love it so much. I just picked it up. I'm pretty sure it was probably like the cheap one that I just thought, oh, that's a nice colour. I've said it before in videos, I love the NYX NYX matte lip creams. They're like a cream. I've spoken about them before in a video. Love those. Thought I'd pick this up to try, and it's insane. It's actually, the colour, I love the colour. It goes really nice with the Fenty Gloss Bomb lip gloss over the top. Long wearing, mask approved, doesn't come off in your mask, and yeah, really enjoy it. So that was my next favourite. I did buy that a while ago. I think I even filmed when I bought it, but I did that thing where I bought it and then didn't try it and tested it the other week. Like, it's pretty long, like I haven't used that much of it. Tested it the other week and was like, oh, okay, I should not have sat on this for as long as I have. Now moving on to perfumes. It's there. These I have got really recently, so I can't really class them as a January favourite in regards to like I used them through the month, but I bought them this month and I have actually used this one before. So this is the first one, which is Floral Luminaire. I think you can see it on the bottle, but it's mirrored. To describe the smell, it's kind of like, well, it's floral, but it's quite sweet. Do you know what? I don't think I've put any on. Always protect your jewellery, kids. Do you know one thing with the Molten Brown perfumes, I have to say, you'll spray them once in the morning, it will last all day. It will last. On those clothes, they will smell of that perfume until you wash them. That is no lie. If you do like a sweet floral perfume, this literally ticks all those boxes. I got it in the smaller one because I also purchased this perfume. They kind of look clear on here, but this one is very yellow in real life. So this perfume, I am in love with this perfume. I am telling you now, it's amazing. It is so, so, so nice. I'm probably going to butcher the name. Bush you can? I don't know. It says it there. Can you see? Bush you can? I have no idea how to say it. But honestly, it smells like a spa. Imagine a spa, and that's honestly what it smells like. It's beautiful. It just smells calming. It smells relaxing. Definitely unisex. I'm saying that because Luke also bought the same one. We both bought it because we both loved it. And I'm pretty sure bought my mum this perfume, like in a smaller version. I'm telling you now, go into the shop, smell this, because I think you will like it. Staying with the like relaxing theme, can I segue saying that? I've got these two incense sticks. This one is Stress Relief and this one is Sandalwood. Lovely. I've tried so many incense sticks. I've tried ones that you buy from markets. I've tried ones from London, tried ones from holidays. So many different ones. But these really impressed me. They're actually from Holland & Barrett. I bought them quite recently. I spoke about it in one of my videos. But the burn on them is insane. I don't actually know if it says how long they burn for on here. But they just smell a lot more intense. They burn for a lot longer. They don't, sometimes I've had incense before and it's like, shoo, gone. And these cannot say that for them. The Stress Relief one smells really nice. I mean, the Sandalwood smells like sandalwood. It's not that deep. But this one, honestly, ran myself a bath, lit this, and I was just zen. Yeah, I really recommend them, and not somewhere that I would have thought about going for incense. I would have never thought, oh, Holland & Barrett, they must have great incense, but they really do. Plus, they are, I think, having a penny sale at the minute, so it's like you get one for a penny. So it might be worth a little look. Like I was saying, I ran the bath with a Lush bath bomb. This one was really new, so I actually got this for Christmas. It's the Mermaid Tail bath bomb. Sorry, bubble bar. And kind of looks, obviously I have used it quite a lot, but it looks like this. I basically used it a couple of times and then wanted to stop using it to show you in this video. It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so cute. And the tail was a little bit sparkly. I think you can kind of see it in there, but some of it's come off now. Honestly, I was so pleasantly surprised by this. It was one of those, sometimes you walk into Lush and there's like, I feel like two separate styles of bath bomb. It's either the ones that are like smell nice but don't look that nice, you know, like say Blue Skies. Those bubble bars, I feel like they smell really nice but they're not that exciting, they don't look that pretty. Then they do ones that are like really crazy but they maybe smell not as great. I feel like this ticked both boxes. It's really cute, it looks really nice, it's kind of like a marble design on the bottom, then obviously we've got the little tail on the top, which I think is a like wax one, you know, the oils that you can add. haven't actually tried that yet, but the bubble bar itself, it smells so good. I had it in my bath and I literally got in the bath and I literally had to be like, wait, which one did I use? Because that is so nice. I just had a quick Google because I wanted to actually see what's in it, and it's citrusy. Like, it's citrusy, but it's a relaxing level. And I've just looked at it now. It says lemon, ylang ylang, grapefruit, those kinds of things are in it. It also to me has like a citrusy flavour. Like, if you've smelled Avo Bath, it smells kind of similar to that, but also like a mixture with French Kiss. Like, if you imagine the lavender of French Kiss mixed with the citrus of Avo Bath. If you love Lush as much as I go, if you go as much as I go, you could probably imagine that. And if you've smelled both of them, you can probably imagine what that smells like. If you don't, you probably think I'm a psychopath right now. But if you see this in the shop, I do highly recommend, because it's a bit of a different one. It looks really pretty on the side of the bath and it smells really good. So that was another thing I was loving. The next things, I'm going to kind of mix it up. Mix it. Stop. You know when you watch too much TikTok, when you just do stuff like that? Next ones aren't really like products, they are films and TV shows. So I thought I'd just mention like a couple of ones I've been really into at the minute. First film, Encanto. If you haven't seen any of it, heard any of it, where have you been? First Disney song to ever hit #1. Love that. Firstly, it's a great film. Like, short and end of it is, it's a great film. It's a family film. It's like a feel-good film. It's happy ending because it's Disney. It's obviously going to be a happy ending. It's also not a love story, which is quite nice. It is literally like a family story. Kind of, sort of reminded me of Coco. I think it's just called Coco, the Day of the Dead film. Disney. I'm pretty sure it's Disney. That same vibe of like a family coming together. Obviously it's a little bit different because obviously the storylines are different, but it's all about, oh, I just love it. Just go watch it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's got great songs, it's got a great message. It's really nice to see Disney doing stuff with like culture and representation. Like, I saw there was like a post, I'll put it here, of like a little black boy and he saw himself on the TV, and it's just so heartwarming, but it's also a great film. So really enjoyed that. Another thing we've been watching, completely change of tune, like completely mixing it up, is the Witcher. It's a series on Netflix and it's kind of Game of Thronesy, kind of like set in the olden days, but it's not real, so it's not really the olden days, but it's kind of like medieval vibes. There's dragons in it, there's witches in it, there's kind of scary monsters. A little bit, some of it was a little bit scary, I'm not even gonna lie. Haven't actually finished it yet, but definitely enjoying it so far. I think that's kind of it in terms of TV and films. There has been a couple of other things, but I kind of watched them more before Christmas, so I didn't really want to include them in this because they're Christmassy. Like the Hawkeye, that was really good. The Hawkeye series, really enjoyed that, but kind of Christmassy. I mean, it's not, but it's set at Christmas and I watched it over Christmas, but was really enjoying that. Final two things are like the random category. First thing is shreddy. So it's the shreddy challenge right now at the minute. I'm not really involved in the challenge because obviously the challenge is like you have to share, like create videos, share them online. I mean, probably would be good for me to like get into, and obviously you can win competitions, you can win money, you can win computers. There's so much. It's like really quite clever marketing strategy as well, because obviously everybody online is sharing what they're doing, so more people go, oh, look at that person doing shreddy, and then they get involved with it, and then they say, oh, what's that? Very clever marketing strategy, because they're not paying for all of us to share it. Very clever. If you understand marketing, very clever. However, I have just been doing it for the sake of wanting to get fit. I mean, summer's coming, 8 weeks, would get like kind of February, March time, starts to become summer, starts to become warmer. we might get a holiday. So I thought better time than any to actually like get into fitness. Just to give a quick idea, I've screen recorded it because I thought it would be easier than me holding the phone up and trying to get the angle right. Basically, each week you get a set of different exercises. It's really easily explained to you of like how you do each exercise. There's like a little video. It tells you how long you need to do it for, or how many reps you need to do it for. It gives you like a little bleep, like a little warning to say, right, 3, 2, 1, next exercise, or 3, 2, 1, rest. It tells you how long your rest's for. I found it really easy to use and really easy to stick with. I am definitely the one, obviously new year, everyone's gonna get on some like fitness hype, but I have found it so easy to stick with. And even though I'm not involved in the challenge of like sharing and everything like that, because I follow Shreddy on Instagram, they reshare everything, and just that community of everybody else getting involved, it does kind of make you go, do you know what, I'm gonna do it. Even though I can't be arsed, I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I'm on week 2. I've exercised Monday to Friday for 2 weeks, every day. I'm so proud of myself because normally something would happen, I'd miss a day and then I wouldn't stick with it. But so far, every day, I mean, most people are probably like, every day for 2 weeks, that's nothing. But every day for 2 weeks, I'm so proud of myself and I'm actually sticking with it. And I'm so determined to do the whole 8 weeks. So, sticking on the fitness path, I did say I think I just said I only had 2 things left, but I didn't think about these. And then when I was talking about Shreddy, I was like, oh my God, I might as well talk about these. That was really quick, but hopefully you understood. I have also been on the protein trend. I wouldn't say protein trend, it's definitely not a trend. I personally have never done anything like this before. I've never took it this seriously before. But have you ever gone to the gym and then the next day woken up in absolute agony and you've been like, how the hell am I meant to exercise for the next day when I ache as much as this? If that is how you feel, this is what you need. I mean, I'm not like a dietitian. I'm not about to like say this is amazing, you need it, you need to go get it. But for me, I did 3 days of the challenge, one after the other, and I was literally like in agony. And I was like, how am I meant to do this every day for 5 days for 8 weeks? How am I going to do this? And I actually read, so this is from My Protein. Sorry, the bag is like destroyed, but it is pea protein isolate. My Protein actually have a guide on their website, and it kind of explains in a bit more detail what protein is, the importance of it, the different kinds. Because obviously for me, this is like, as of what I understand, this is to just replenish your muscles, to just help like ease it, but it's not necessarily to bulk. That's one they offer. They offer one that if you want to like bulk up and get bigger muscles. They also offer one if you want to do the opposite, if you want to kind of, you know, lessen. I'm not really, like I say, I'm not an expert, but they had a really helpful guide, and this was kind of what I wanted to achieve. This was the thing for me. I did pick the vegan option. I just thought if something can be vegan and I'm not going to know the difference, might as well get it vegan. I did get it in the strawberry flavour. Personally, I thought that would be the nicest out of the bunch, because I also picked up this. This is a green superfood blend, and it's basically like getting a huge thing of all the different green vegetables that you should probably eat in a day, like your kale, your I'm just naming green vegetables at this point, but imagine like all the green superfoods that you should eat, spinach, all those kinds of things, and you probably don't eat enough or any of them. This is your magic. This is what you need. I got it in the peach and mango flavour, and I have to say there were a lot of comments on there saying how disgusting this is. Not this flavour. The flavour that got the real rap was the original, and I can kind of see why. It's very grassy. It is like eating a big thing of grassy dirt, but not that bad because it's peach and mango flavour, so it has like that tropical flavour. And especially when what I do is basically have 30 grams of this, like 2.5 gram I think it is, of this, put it in a blender thing, shaker thing, and blend it with water, and it's down. I personally enjoyed it. Louise tried it. She said it was quite nice. It's kind of like a tropical drink. It has helped my muscles feel more energized. Like I say, not a dietitian, not about to tell somebody this is what you need, you should try this, but for me it really helped. And then there was one. This final item is so random, but I got it as a Christmas present from my family. Every single person was so skeptical of it, and then as soon as I plug it in, everyone is like, "Ooh, can I have a bit? Can I have a bit?" It's a heated it's a heated blanket. I literally feel like a grandma saying this. It's a heated blanket. It's, I mean, on here it does just look like a throw. There's tiny little wires going all throughout the blanket. You can't really feel them or see them. It basically looks like a grey throw. However, it has this magical thing attached to it. I literally feel like a grandma, the fact that I'm saying my favourite thing is a heated blanket, but honestly, Dreamland, I think the brand is. I asked Mum before I filmed and she said it's from Argos. This is what it looks like. This is the box. But she said loads of places were selling them, and it heats up so quickly. It literally says that it costs as little as 1p to run, and with the heating prices going up as much as they are, I could literally have the heating off, because obviously I work from home. I could have the heating off all day and just have this blanket over my legs and I will be happy as Larry. It reminds me of a fairground. I mean, really, it's not that exciting, I know. But look, you can have it on for, that's it, 1 hour. I think I just normally have it on for 1 hour and then have it on 6. And then after, then obviously after an hour it turns off automatically. And amazing. And there we have it. That's it. They are my, I don't even know how many I showed, but they are my favourites for this month. I think this is something that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed thinking, actually, like, what have I enjoyed this month? What films have I watched? What TV shows have I watched? But yeah, if you also enjoyed this, then please let me know by leaving a like down below and comment your favourites for the month. Comment anything that you've really enjoyed. Maybe then I can try it out and we can have like a little community of people trying things out. Like a little gift box, but of recommendations. I honestly talk too much. Anyway, I think that's enough. I think I've rambled on enough, and comment down below actually, not only your favourites, but if you've tried anything, because I think it'd be quite interesting to know if like you tried this perfume or you've tried this moisturiser and you really liked it or you didn't like it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching as always, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye for now.